Yes. To start at the beginning. I was brought up between two females. Between my mother on one side and my granny on the other side. And my mother seemed to me perfectly normal. And my granny seemed rather sad and quiet. And over time, it never occurred to me, of course, when I was a child, why Granny might be sad. But Granny was sad because Mother wasn't a believer. Mother was an agnostic. And I grew up with the tension between these two women as a child. And I remember my granny clearly reprimanding my mother for wearing lipstick. And I actually, at that stage, I felt sympathy with Mother because I liked colour. I liked red lips. But then at about the age of 8, I discovered Granny's Bible. And it was my granny was an evangelical. So my mother was brought up more or less as a Protestant. But like so many Protestants, and I'm afraid so many Catholics, she didn't practice, she didn't continue to take it seriously. But this Bible, heavily underlined in my granny's house, I discovered the line, "I am the way, the life, and the truth." And I thought that was an amazing claim. In one of the Gospels, probably the Gospel of St. John. I don't remember at this moment. And I realized, you know, that this tension between the two women, I would have to come out one way or the other. I'd have to find out. But of course I realized it was much too big a question for me at that stage. But there I was, you see, I loved my mother. She was devoted to me and brought me up well. And indeed, in my adolescence, we had great conversations, great argumentations, and much tussle, for which I am grateful at this stage. But I did hold it in the back of my mind. I did hold it in the back of my mind that wouldn't it be absolutely wonderful if what Christ had said and I had read were true. So, there I was. I went to a school which was much too good for me. Protestant school, of course. But a relation who felt that my father had given my mother a rough time, provided the wherewithal for this rather superior school. And there they had a great library. And I had, about the second year in school, I had discovered painting with my mother at exhibitions. When was it? About 1940 something or another. 1944, 1943 maybe. In the library they had a book on El Greco. I had seen the exhibition of modern art from the continent, modern art that was in modern collection, in Irish collections, and I had enjoyed it indeed. And I discovered this book of El Greco, and I was amazed. I was amazed. And here was something marvelous. And I think that the thing that really swung me was that it was figurative, but it was abstract as well, and there was a heightened sensibility, a very excited, nervous sensibility. And there was ecstasy. And if the marvelous exists, a lot of people don't believe it can exist, but if it exists, then there will be ecstasy.